Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with Pokemon VGC 2016. Now I say back as in we are playing Pokemon VGC 2016, but unfortunately we are no longer on Battle Spot. For those of you who don't know, Pokemon changed their special Battle Spot, which is what VGC 2016 was. They changed it to a singles special. Typically they change it every season, but they've had it for VGC for the last like 3 seasons now. So I guess it was about time they switched it. It's unfortunate because it's right before Worlds. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I'm not going to Worlds, but those people that are have less opportunity to practice against other meta in the game. Because Showdown isn't really the meta of the game. If when you look at it, it's kind of just like random things people are trying out. Because that's what Showdown's supposed to be. It's a simulator for you to test. But this is the only way we can really play VGC other than playing against other people. So we'll have a few other people matches, but for right now, we're going to be doing Showdown. So I brought back Mega Altaria. For those of you who don't know, we used Mega Altaria in the preseason on Showdown, and excuse me, and I got a suggestion from one of the viewers to use it once again. So we're going to be using Mega Altaria. This is a different team that I used it with before. We still have the Ferrothorn and Kyogre, but we also have Groudon, Rotom Wash, and Weavile. So because it's Showdown, we're going to be doing a few more. I think we'll do probably like 4 or 5 episodes, or 4 or 5 battles an episode. I'll watch the time and see how much each one takes. We'll do about a 20-minute episode, so we're going to get into it. I might end up changing this Weavile because it doesn't have Taunt, and I really like a Taunt user for Smeargles, but we'll see. We'll see how it ends up turning out. But apparently we can't find anybody. It's been kind of slow today on Showdown. Don't mind this, I'm just getting rid of this. Yes, please, change that. Oh, shit, I shouldn't be doing that right now. Alright, Whimsicott, Weavile, Salamence, Xerneas, Groudon, and Talonflame. So a pretty typical team, actually, for it being on Showdown. So things I like here. I kind of like Altaria against everything except for the Groudon, and the Talonflame, and Xerneas. So I like it against the first half. What do I think he'll lead with? Probably either Whimsicott Xerneas or Weavile Xerneas is what I'm thinking. Or maybe Talonflame Xerneas is another option. So I don't know that I want to lead with this guy. I think we'll lead with Ferrothorn and Weavile. We'll bring Kyogre in the back because Kyogre does very, very well against this team. And I almost want to bring Rotom Wash over Altaria. Rotom Wash over Altaria. Do we have a way to hit the Weavile and the Salamence? Kind of. Let's bring the Rotom. I think the Rotom's going to do us a lot better than the Altaria will this first match. He actually leads Whimsicott and Groudon, interestingly enough. So I need to get the poop out of here. So I'm going to bring in my Shimish, and I'm going to fake out the Whimsicott, actually. I think the Eruption play or the Fire Punch play is just a little too wanting. So we protected. So I could have very well went for Gyro Ball and got her. Okay, I guess that was enough for him to quit. I don't understand that. That's another thing with Showdown. It's a lot of quitters. A lot of quitters. Walrein! I love Walrein. I've been wanting to use Walrein so much in VGC. Let's see if he brings it. But he's got Liepard, Gengar, Groudon, Yveltal, Walrein, and Charizard. Charizard's kind of a strange pick all the time in VGC 2016. So we're definitely bringing our own Groudon. Do we want to bring our own Kyogre as well? I think Kyogre does very well, too. Actually, I think Kyogre does better than Groudon, now that I'm looking at it. But we can bring Weavile for sure to start off. He leads with Liepard, but who else does he lead with? Do we need Ferrothorn? These are all the questions we need to ask ourselves. Currently, I think Rotom Wash is going to be pretty good here. Altaria isn't bad. I think we'll actually lead with Altaria. We'll bring Kyogre in the back, and I think Rotom. No Groudon, bring Rotom. Let's bring Groudon instead of Rotom. So Yveltal and Walrein, so that's not bad for our Altaria lead here. Walrein's probably going for Super Fang. I'm assuming that's what you'd use Walrein for. I'm going to Mega Evolve Hyper Voice, fake out the Yveltal. Do I have my mouse on the screen? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. So Groudon's actually going to come out here so that Yveltal's not taking the Hyper Voice, and he Oh, Icy Wind, okay. So I should have faked out the Walrein. So we have Icy Wind on the Wall Rain here. Things I could do, things I could do. I don't know that I necessarily want to switch right now. I don't think it's worth it. So what I could do is try an Icy Wind myself, and then I'm going to Draco Meteor. Not Icy Wind myself as in hit myself with Icy Wind. He actually misses the Altaria. So I'm going to be able to get a Draco Meteor off. Bop, see a Groudon. So Groudon's out of the way. I'm going to bring in my Groudon here. He's going to bring in Evoltal. So here I'm going to Rock Slide and actually switch in my Kyogre, because I want to get rid of the speed drop on my Altaria. Because Altaria might still be... I don't know. Altaria might not be that useful. So I'm going to Rock Slide, and... okay, it might be useful. I don't know. No, it's not going to be useful. I'm just going to Hyper Voice. He's going to Dark Pulse the Groudon. We're going to get the Rock Slide off. It's going to miss Evoltal, unfortunately. He's going to hit the Wall Rain. Flinches the Wall Rain. Perfect. Darn it, though. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Because Evoltal... okay, I'm going to Protect and Hyper Voice. Evoltal tries to Dark Pulse the Groudon. Ice Beam. Okay. I was going to see if he had Ice Beam. I knew he had Icy Wind. So in comes Kyogre now. Unfortunately, I think we have to let Groudon drop. I'm going to Rock Slide, and I can Muddy Water freely because there's no Groudon in the back anymore. But now he has to be afraid of this Kyogre, so he might Dark Pulse Kyogre over Groudon, which might be the bad... oh, actually, you know what I should do then? I'm going to Rock Slide Protect. I'm going to protect my Kyogre in case he oh, perfect. That's why I did that, because obviously he had to prioritize the Kyogre because Groudon was so low. So that's... and Kyogre's going to be able to knock both those Pokemon out. And now he just has a Charizard. This is perfect. I'm glad I switched up my moves. Actually. Let's Rock Slide and Thunder, since Thunder is 100% accurate. He's just going to forfeit, though. We are rolling out the wins right now. We are rolling out the wins. Alright, so Mega Altaria doing a little bit there. But yeah, switching up the play from just double attacking to protecting Kyogre really helped. I don't know that it necessarily mattered because Groudon was able to pick up both KOs, but I figured he was going to prioritize Kyogre just because he needed to get some damage off on the thing, especially since he had Charizard in the back. So we could have went without protecting there, but it just helped. It just helped secure the victory. All right, so we have a Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, or maybe Scarf Kyogre. You never know. Cresselia, Mega Salamence, Aegislash, and Weavile. Wee. So I think... I think I can lead Feral pretty nicely. And Kyogre. Feral Kyogre. Let's bring Altaria in the back. And Groudon. No speed control. The only speed control I have on Weavile, and I don't necessarily like that for this team. He actually leads Kyogre Salamence, so that's not bad for us. This Kyogre, we do see outspeeds our Kyogre. But what I can just do here is Power Whip and Ice Beam. I can just Power Whip, Ice Beam. Probably protects. Oh, actually, crits me. That might have mattered. I'm pretty sure it matters. I'm max HP. And then he's going to Water Spout. So I don't necessarily know that it mattered because Kyogre followed up with a Water Spout, and I think his Kyogre is faster. But yeah, that sucks that he crit us right away there. So I'm going to get the Desolate Land. I'm just going to protect my Feral and go for the Rock Slide here. You're going to Hyper Voice. That's going to hurt my Groudon. Not as much as I thought it would. You Ice Beams Feral Thorn. That's why I did that. And Rock Slide. Oh, it doesn't take out either Pokemon. That's a little upsetting. A little bit upsetting. So now I have to let Feral Thorn go down, which is unfortunate. I mean, I'll Gyro Ball into Mence just in case, and I'm going to Rock Slide again. Just in case. Okay, Hyper Voices. That doesn't take out my Feral Thorn or my Groudon. So Groudon's able to get this Rock Slide off, connects with both Pokemon, double KO. So it's 2-2, but my Groudon's taking a ton of damage. And we have Mega Altaria. Oh, he's got Groudon. And Cress. Oh, Altaria, you're not looking too hot here. I wish I still had Kyogre. I mean, so here I have to Draco Meteor the Groudon. And go for the Precipice. He's going to Erupt, which knocks out my Groudon. Yeah, that's going to end up being game, because now I have a -2 Altaria with a -1 speed. Oof. Oof. So, I mean, I'm just going to Hyper Voice. It doesn't matter at this point. He can just do whatever Groudon wants to do here. He can just do whatever Groudon wants to do here. I don't know what's taking him so long to figure this out. Just attack me, dude. Just attack me. I'm trying to give you the win. There we go. Flame. Oh, Flamethrower does knock me out. Icy Wind misses. Altaria trying to hang on. If I had went for another Draco, I could have taken out the Groudon, but we've already seen that his Cresselia has Icy Wind, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Flamethrower is going to knock us out here. So we get our first loss on that team. Oh, it looked like they were pretty high rated too. I think they're at 1495 after beating us. So we get a couple more matches in here. But yeah, like I was saying, the only speed control I have is on Weavile. So I don't necessarily like using Icy Wind Weavile either. I think Taunt would be much better there. So I don't know, because I like the Rotom here. I really do like the Rotom. It gives me a couple options, because I can switch in a Kyogre to Hydro Pump a Groudon, which I've done a few times. It's pretty fun. I can also Thunderbolt other Kyogres with it. Or actually, I have Thunder. I have Thunder on my Rotom. So we see a Gyarados here. Also the Terracotta, the Amoonguss, and the Kyogre. I think Weavile is going to be very, very good here. We got a lot of good moves against a lot of his Pokemon. Rotom Wash is also going to be very good. I don't know that we need to lead with it, though. We could lead, blah, blah, blah. We could lead a couple things with Ferrothorn. I'm going to lead Ferrothorn, and then I'm going to lead with, then I'm going to have Groudon. And then it's between Kyogre and the other thing, the Altaria. And I think the Kyogre is just going to be better all around. Sorry, Alti. Sorry, Alti, but I think Kyogre's better. Alright, Ferrothorn and Weavile, and he leads Terracotta. Perfect. So I can just fake out the Whimsicott, and then Gyro Ball said Whimsicott. Terrakion wants a close combat. Ferrothorn, fine. Let him do it. He'll probably knock me out. But at least we get rid of Whimsicott. Typically with fake out teams, though, Terrakion protects the first turn, and Whimsicott tries to get off a Tailwind. So I could see him thinking I'm more afraid of the Terrakion and protecting it. Okay, he doesn't protect it. He does close combat Ferrothorn. We do survive 80 with 14 HP, and we get off the Gyro Ball, knocking out the Whimsicott. So that made that Terrakion a lot less scary for us. And Kyogre is actually going to come in here. The Ogre comes in. So what I could do here is Icy Wind. And do I switch my Ferrothorn, or do I let it just die? I'm going to protect my Ferrothorn, actually. Oh, he switches out the Terrakion, bringing in the Rayquaza, expecting the Groudon switch in. So good thing I didn't do that. I get the Icy Wind off on the Rayquaza, which is really nice. He goes for the Water Spout, which is going to bring Weavile down to Sash. Ferrothorn's going to be able to survive, obviously. I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash on the Rayquaza and Power Whip. He is going to Extreme Speed. That's what I was kind of expecting. That's why I didn't care too much. But I'm going to bring in both Pokemon here. Groudon's going to Primal Revert first, and then Kyogre Primal Reverts. It doesn't really matter because of the Rayquaza being here anyway. But what I can do is actually just Rock Slide and Thunder. I should be good, because we're at -1 on his Kyogre. So Rock Slide Thunder combination, as long as I connect Thunder. Oh, he actually switches out into Terrakion and Mega Evolves with the Mega Rayquaza. Very nice. Gonna Extreme Speed my poor thing. And then Thunder misses. So good thing he switched. So I'm just gonna Precipice Blades here and protect my Kyogre. Extreme Speed's Groudon. Does he close combat Groudon? No, he close combated Kyogre. That's exactly why I wanted to do that. Precipice Blades. Going to knock out the Terrakion. But now we have a Kyogre to deal with, unfortunately. So here, I'm going to actually protect my Groudon and Thunder the Kyogre. Extreme... Oh, that knocks me out. That shouldn't have knocked me out. Because the first Extreme Speed did 48.8, so we got a high roll. That's garbage. That is complete garbage. I'm just going to Rock Slide. All we can hope for... Oh, outsped both Pokemon. Can we flinch the Kyogre? Yes! So had I... Actually, I don't know that it necessarily would... Well, if I had protected Kyogre... Could I protect Kyogre that turn? No, I protected Kyogre the previous turn. Oh, we're speed time, but he missed his Origin Pulse, and I knock out with Precipice. And that's the game we play, kids. Alright, so it looks like we can get one more battle in here before we end off today. Ooh, Porygon Z, as well as Raichu, Rayquaza, Sylveon, Cresselia, and Primal Groudon. I've battled a Rayquaza Sylveon team already today. It didn't have a Porygon Z, though, or Raichu, for all I remember. I'm going to lead with Weavile, because we can outspeed the Raichu with that. We can outspeed the Raichu. And I think, let's go this thing right here, the Altaria. Let's go with the Kyogre. And then I'm thinking Rotom Wash, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Rotom Wash. Now, the fun thing with this Rotom Wash is it guarantees to take 50% from a Kyogre's Thunder, so I can get Citrus Berry off every time. So that's kind of cool. Raichu Sylveon actually leads off here, so now this kind of concerns me. Because, of course, we have two Pokemon weak to Sylveon, so do I want to fake out the Sylveon and let the Raichu fake out as well? I think I have to. So I'm going to fake out Sylveon, pop. He's going to fake out the Altaria, obviously. The Altaria, obviously. And then here I can Icicle Crash the Sylveon and Hyper Voice. And that should be able to take care of Sylveon. Should, woulda, coulda. Oh, Sylveon protects. That's garbage. So now Raichu can nuzzle. Yup. Alright. I see you in your plays. So now Sylveon's going to be able to Hyper Voice and double KO. And I can't bring in my Kyogre or Rotom to do anything about it. I didn't bring Groudon or Ferrothorn, so I'm going to nuzzle my Altaria now. Hyper Voice is going to knock out the Raichu. It's going to do next to nothing to Sylveon, and it just Hyper Voice is double KO. Yep. Nice play, nice play. It isn't Choice Spec Sylveon, which is what we're used to from 2015. And then Rayquaza comes out. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, well, I guess, I'm going to Muddy Water. And Hydro... No. Muddy Water, Thunder, Sylveon. I expect Protect from Rayquaza. If it's unfortunate that Rayquaza switches to Groudon, which he fairly well could do, he does not, though. Delta Stream's going to activate. He's going to Protect. That's exactly why I didn't attack it. Alright, so there's the Muddy Water. Thunder still connects with the Delta Stream. See ya, Sylveon. Alright, so does he have Groudon? Groudon is his final Pokemon. But now he has the advantage of being in the sun, whereas I don't. I'm just going to Ice Beam the Rayquaza. I could Will-O-Wisp the Groudon, but I can't at the same time. Rotom has the unfortunate problem of not being able to touch Groudon. I should put, like, something on this Rotom where I could still hit Groudon. I guess Pain Split in case the Rayquaza hits me. It does Dragon Ascent into the Kyogre, actually. He Fire Punches the Rotom. So I'm going to get the Ice Beam off. It's going to knock out Rayquaza. Cool. I'm going to get a Pain Split off. That's really all I can do to it. It's the unfortunate thing. Ice Beam Groudon. Again, I can't do anything to it. Will-O-Wisp. He goes for the Rock Slide. Misses the Kyogre. That's what we needed. Ice Beam. Critical hit. Oh my god. Oh, we got extremely lucky there. We got extremely lucky today in general. We should not have won that one. Had he went for like Fire Punch on Kyogre, it would have been a lot safer play. He probably didn't know I didn't have anything for his Groudon with my Rotom, but seeing that I went for Pain Split, I would have assumed that the Rotom didn't have anything for me, so you just kill the Kyogre outright, so just Fire Punch it. That's what I would have done personally, but I'm not a master, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you are enjoying that we're at least continuing VGC content on this channel, be sure to hit that like button down below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.